We are live. This is Willman from Toledo, Ohio. It is now 1:43 a.m. 11/13/2016. How is everybody doing this eve? I'm just now getting off work. I had an alcoholic beverage. Should have came out here and warmed up my car. Toledo, Ohio is pretty chilly this evening. I believe we're running at like 30 degrees here. As you can see, we're looking at my windshield. Got some crystals, a nice thin layer of frost. Just sort of sitting here waiting for it to thaw because I do not have an ice scraper. I work at a bar restaurant, so we close at about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. So this kind of shit is normal for me. How's everybody doing out there? I hope everybody's being safe. Excuse me. Oh, great. That was healthy. I've been trying to get over this cold I got. How's everybody doing? Get some light in here. This is Willman in Toledo, Ohio. I know it's late, but as I'm sitting here waiting for my windows to thaw, I thought I'd just go live and touch base with y'all. Man, I'm just drained right now. I got this sickness hitting me with the weather change. Work, so busy. When you work in a restaurant, you just Fridays and Saturdays, people go out, they want to have fun, they go out to eat, they drink. It was pretty busy. It wasn't too busy tonight, but it was busy. It's the repetition that gets you, You do something for so long and it takes a toll on your body. So, I was just checking some updates on Twitter and YouTube, or not YouTube, but Facebook. Apparently we had about 80 to 100 cats here in Toledo, Ohio, go on down to the Trump rally, or go on downtown and jumped on the anti-Trump bandwagon, and had a peaceful protest. From what the news tells us. There was no arrests. I'm sorry I couldn't do a live coverage of this. I was stuck at work and wasn't aware of it until mid-shift and in the middle of my shift. And so I recapped and I wanted to see if there was any streamers. I wanted to see if there was anything, and there wasn't. There was just a news article stating that there was about 80 to 100 peaceful protesters just out there chanting, their little slogans or whatever. So I'm going to expect them to be there tomorrow. So I'm going to try to be live in the streets tomorrow because it's my day off. But there's protests all over the country, guys. You go ahead and you Google anti-Donald Trump protest. You will be surprised on what you see. A lot of people want to take to the streets and be part of this movement. It's a movement. It really is, and it's a created movement. It's not just something that the spirit and the will of the people want to create and carry out. And this has been building up for about a year and a half now, as we've gone through the conventions with Hillary and Donald, the DNC and the RNC, multiple rallies all across the nation, multiple false flags you've been seeing with people being shot, beaten and arrested all across the country, Black Lives Matters, all this Alphabet Gang and George Soros funded. I mean, that's what it all boils back down to, is the people out there basically just doing it for a buck. You know, they need some money, and they'll take their time. You know, they'll go out there in the streets and speak some propaganda for a paycheck. Why not? Who wouldn't? There were 3 cats in my job tonight in my kitchen. They were like, "Oh yeah, there's a Trump rally protest going on. You know, we could just quit here and just go join that, and make $15-20 an hour." You know, and it's just like, yeah, that's it. That's how they're doing it. That's what they're doing, and people are jumping on board because that's the money trail. It all boils back to the evil dollar bill, and it rules us all, folks. Ever since the creation of it, you have to remember, back in time before the dollar bill, there was something called bucks. This goes back to the Native Americans. They traded, barter and trade. Okay, so I got some thought. It's pretty much thawed out now. You can tell I got like that drainy, snotty sound. So I can see now. Now I can see. Hallelujah. But so I haven't really checked too many updates. I know there was a lot of scheduled Trump protests tonight, and see, the thing is, these protests are peaceful, yeah, but when they transition from peaceful protests to out of hand riots, that's when you need to be concerned. And it's a large amount of people, and these cats that are being paid by George Soros, they're the ones creating the evilness. I mean, I don't know how many articles I saw with the highlights of protesters burning American flag due to anti-Trump rallies. It's like you're destroying your own cities. You're disgracing. You're breaking. You're looting. This is your home, your town that you represent as an individual of America, and you just take to the streets and loot and destroy, corrupt. It makes no sense. If you truly want to stop something, that is not how you go about it, folks. God. Sorry, my pipe seems to be a little clogged up. I'm trying to get a little marijuana in my system before I journey off into the coldness here. I'm a chronic marijuana smoker. If you didn't know this about me, I've been smoking marijuana for about a little over a decade now. 14 years. Excuse me. I also have bronchitis, so smoking anything is not good for me. But marijuana, it's something completely different, guys. They call it the gateway drug, but truly marijuana, there's nothing wrong with it. If you saw some of the things that it does to people, little kids that have seizures all their lives, they do a little treatment of medical marijuana and it helps exponentially. People with Crohn's disease, they can't eat, their stomach is constantly in pain, they smoke a little bit of pot and it gives them the munchies and they are able to eat. This is a bad thing? Why? The only bad thing is that the cartels and the gang members they're able to profit off of it because it is illegal. You see what I mean? And right now it's a transition. They're not even really pushing marijuana that much. They're doing more like, the harder stuff, the heroin that's totally destroying our country, the cocaine, the crack, the other harder drugs. Marijuana, there's nothing hard about marijuana. It's a soft drug all the way around, guys. But so it seems that I have a clear view now. It's very warm. I'm gonna turn the heat down here, and we are gonna go mobile here. I'm gonna take off. Time to be moving on down the road. So in these hours of understanding, there will be an influx in knowledge. People will begin to realize the truth that lies behind the darkness of deception. So, as these Trump protests continue, we will begin to see the true nature of the individuals behind all this. America's been going down a dark slope for quite some time now. Probably gonna shut the stream down here, guys. I don't really have much more to say right now. I was just sort of waiting for my windows to clear out so I could see. This is Will Man, Toledo, Ohio. Just telling you all to stay vigilant. Have a plan. Even if it's not a very big plan, at least have a couple of bags packed. For an overnight journey. Small, food rations maybe, tents, sleeping bags, first aid kits, medicine, of course. If you're looking for a place for medicine, there's a website called EssentialDrugstore.com. My friend Dabu7, he chose this as an avenue to promote and get and use as a resource to have these necessities in life when shit does hit the fan. I'm talking penicillins. I'm talking about diabetic medicine. I'm talking about antibiotics. And I have a feeling that medicine is going to be a very big currency in the post false flag martial law event here in America. So just keep that in mind. God, dude, really? Fucking riding my ass. So I don't know. Just stay aware in this 11th hour that we're in. Much love. Peace be with you all. And remember, just resonate the message that you want to carry and transmit that message into your daily life and to those that you see during that life. Your coworkers, your friends, your neighbors, the clerk ringing your groceries up at the grocery store. Anybody. this is the time. We need to awaken, and you know, we need to be there. Go right ahead, buddy. You're in a hurry, apparently. I ain't got nothing but time. Ain't got nothing but time on my hands. But alright, guys, much love. Tomorrow's Sunday, so I'll probably go live, do a little Sunday catch up. I got a couple tabs open up on my desktop. I want to go over some things, so I'm not going to say a time because I'm not sure. Probably middle afternoon. I guess it all depends. If there's anything going around in my neck of the woods, I guess I'll have to go be on the ground. Alright, this is Will Man, Toledo, Ohio, signing off. Kumbaya. It's very cold out, so just stay warm. Winter is on the horizon, folks. Summer has gone, fall has came, and winter is here. So much love. Be safe. Illuminati. Eyes to the sky. Be the change that you want to see.